Have you ever felt like someone is watching you, not in a creepy way, but with an intensity that makes your skin tingle? Like there's someone out there who has already decided that you belong to them and they're just waiting for the perfect moment to make their move? Well, stay with me because what I'm about to reveal about this person's intentions might just blow your mind. Hey, beautiful soul. My name is Daisy. Welcome back to Mystical Tarot Talks. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. Before we dive in, I want to remind you to only take what resonates with you. Let's get ahead and start today's reading. So listen, the person coming towards you, okay, they are not confused about you at all, not even a little bit. They're calculated, and that's the huge difference here because this person, they're not impulsive. Their strategy is controlled, it's intentional, and once they decide that something belongs to them, they don't rush into it, okay? They secure it. They make sure it's theirs properly, fully, completely. This is not your typical smooth talker who says sweet things and disappears the next day. This is not someone who acts recklessly on their feelings. This is someone who watches quietly, who moves slowly, who builds everything silently in the background where you can't even see it happening. And when they finally move, okay, when they actually make their move, it's permanent. There's no going back. There's no changing their mind. They've already decided. Now, here's something that might surprise you. This person has been observing you for much longer than you realize. They're not stalking you in some chaotic, obsessive way. No, no, no. They're studying you in silence. They're paying attention to your habits, the way you react to things, your strengths, your weaknesses, everything. They don't want to approach you incorrectly because they already see you as long-term, and long-term requires precision, okay? You don't mess up something you plan to keep forever. Okay, so now here's where it gets really interesting. I'm seeing the magician energy here for you. And this person, while they are crafting the dynamic between you two so carefully, they know exactly what they're doing. Like every single move is planned. Everything feels natural with them, doesn't it? Conversations will flow so smoothly. Eye contact will linger just a little bit longer than normal. Their presence will feel grounding but electrifying at the same time. And here's the thing, that's not accidental. None of it is by chance. They're highly aware of the effect they have on you. They know what they're doing to your energy, to your thoughts. Because when they claim you, and trust me, they plan to claim you, they want you willingly hooked. They want you invested. They want you craving them, okay? And here's the truth that you might already be feeling. You already feel something, don't you? There's already something stirring inside you when you think about this person. They may approach lightly at first, small gestures here and there, okay? Subtle compliments that seem innocent enough, playful messages that make you smile, but underneath that soft opening, there is something much more dominant waiting to come out. They're planting seeds right now. They're testing your responses, measuring the chemistry between you two, because once they are certain that the energy is mutual, that's when the real claiming will begin. We have this beautiful Two of Cups energy here, and this connection is definitely not one-sided. They feel the pull just as much as you do. The emotional magnetism, the sexual tension that hangs in the air between you, the soul recognition like you've known each other before. But here is the part you don't see, what's happening behind the scenes in their mind and heart. There's this Four of Cups energy, and it's giving me that they are triggered by you. Yes, triggered. Triggered because you don't chase them. Triggered because you are independent and you don't need anyone to complete you. Triggered because you don't need validation from them or anyone else. That unsettles them, okay? But at the same time, it excites them beyond measure. You don't fall easily, and that makes them want to win you even more. You're not like the others who would have already fallen into their lap. You're a challenge, and they love it. So now let's talk about what's really going on in their head and heart. The first thing I'm getting is, wow, they are seriously getting triggered by you in the best way possible. Yes, you activate their competitive side. You activate their dominance, their alpha instinct that wants to claim and protect and possess. They don't want to share your attention with anyone. They don't like imagining someone else touching you, talking to you in that way, getting close to you. Even if they haven't claimed you out loud yet, they already feel territorial over you. I'm getting this strong alpha energy, okay? This means that this is someone who is used to control. They're used to leading, used to being the one who is pursued by others. But you reverse the dynamic without even trying. And now they are the one craving. They are the one whose thoughts are occupied by you. They are the one who is hooked. Yes, they're hooked on your vibe, on your energy. They're addicted to it, not just your appearance, although they definitely find you attractive. It's your composure, your quiet strength, your restraint. You don't overshare everything about yourself. You don't overreact to things. And that creates mystery, and mystery fuels obsession, okay? They can't figure you out completely, and that drives them wild. Now, their intentions. Okay, their intentions are not casual at all. They don't want a fling. They don't want something temporary that burns out fast. They want ownership. This is claiming energy I'm seeing here, not possession in a toxic, controlling sense, but in a dominant, protective, long term sense. They want to introduce you to people as theirs. They want to protect you. They want to stand beside you as an equal, but also as your protector. And yes, they want to touch you as well. The physical desire is very strong here. They can't stop watching you even when you're not aware of it. Their eyes are on you. They observe the way you speak, the way you move, the way other people respond to you. And every single time someone else notices you, every time someone else gives you attention, it tightens something inside them. There's this knot of jealousy, of possessiveness that they feel. There is desire here, okay? Strong, controlled, contained desire. They imagine brushing their fingers across your skin, but slowly, not rushed, not chaotic. Everything they do is intentional. They want to break your composure. They want to make you melt. They want to make you lose that calm control you always have just once because you're so steady, so strong, and they want to see you unravel for them and only them. You look dangerously delicious to them. To them, your temptation, your luxury, you're a prize, and they don't approach prizes recklessly. They secure them. They make sure no one else can take what they've decided is theirs. So now here is the most intense energy that I'm seeing. They want to claim you slowly and burn your soul with intense desire. This is slow dominance I'm seeing. They're not going to rush you into passion. They're not going to push you into intimacy before you're ready. They're going to build it layer by layer, look by look, touch by touch, until you are the one craving more, until you are the one who can't wait any longer. I'm seeing this slow claiming energy, okay? Calculated seduction, mutual surrender. There's no more hesitation on their part. They have already decided. You are not someone they're casually entertaining. You are someone they intend to secure. And once they secure you, they will protect you fiercely. They will provide for you steadily. They will love you intensely. This person's power isn't loud and obvious, it's controlled, and controlled power is the most dangerous kind because it doesn't explode all at once. It builds and builds and builds until it's undeniable. You may start noticing them becoming more intentional with you. Stronger eye contact that holds just a little too long, more physical proximity, standing closer to you than they do with others, subtle protective gestures like guiding you with a hand on your lower back or stepping between you and something they perceive as a threat, low tone voice when they speak to you, almost like they're sharing secrets. They're stepping into their claiming energy, okay? Not aggressively, but undeniably. You'll feel the shift. And here is your advice, and this is so important. Do not chase them. Do not over-explain yourself or your feelings. Do not try to prove yourself worthy of their attention. Let them pursue you. Let them build this connection. Let them claim you in their own time and way. Because this person respects strength, and you are strength personified to them. The more composed you remain, the deeper their desire intensifies. It's like adding fuel to a fire. They don't rush because they understand value, and you are not something they want to gamble with. You're not a risk they're willing to take lightly. This person has likely dealt with connections before where passion burned bright and fast and then disappeared even faster. They've experienced temporary excitement. They've seen what impulsive desire looks like, how it fades when the novelty wears off. But you, wow, you are different. You don't feel temporary to them at all. You feel like an investment, something that will grow in value over time. The Knight of Pentacles energy here is showing me that they're evolving, okay? They're building a foundation in silence. Every single interaction they have with you is data. Every reaction you give them is information they're collecting and analyzing. They're learning what makes you soften, what makes you laugh, what makes you lean closer without even realizing you're doing it. Because when they finally increase the intensity, when they finally turn up the heat, it will not be random. It will be precise. It will be exactly what you need in that moment. They are studying you like you're the most important subject they've ever encountered. You activated their dominance, okay? Not because you submit to them, but because you don't. You don't beg for attention. You don't fall quickly. You don't overreact or perform for their validation. You're emotionally content within yourself, and that contentment challenges them. It makes them want to be the one who unlocks you, the one who gets to see the side of you that no one else sees, the one who makes your voice drop slightly lower, who makes your breath shift and quicken. But they will not force it. This is so important. They want you to want it too. They want you to desire them just as much as they desire you. That's real power, okay? That's the magician energy fully activated here. This person understands tension. They understand the value of slow escalation, of building anticipation until it's almost unbearable. So notice how they might brush past you and the contact lasts slightly longer than necessary. Notice how they hold eye contact with you a second too long until you're the one who has to look away first. Notice how they lower their voice when speaking with you, like they're drawing you into their world. Notice how they stand closer to you than they do with other people. These are dominance cues, okay? Controlled, measured, intentional signs that they're positioning themselves in your life. They're not manipulating the connection, they're conditioning it. They're positioning themselves against you, beside you, in your space, in your energy field. You trigger their competitive instinct big time. Okay? If someone else compliments you, they notice it immediately. If someone else stands near you or tries to get your attention, they observe it precisely, but they don't explode in jealousy. They don't make a scene. They calculate their next move. Because they don't want to react emotionally like some jealous, insecure person, they want to respond strategically like someone who knows their worth and knows yours too. That's why their jealousy is quiet but so intense. It doesn't look chaotic from the outside. It looks focused, directed, purposeful. Their eyes track you, okay? Not in desperation, not in neediness, but in possession. They look at you like you're something they're already preparing to secure as theirs. And when you catch them staring, when your eyes meet theirs across a room, they don't always look away. Sometimes they hold your gaze, and that's dominance. That's them telling you without words that they see you, they want you, and they're not backing down. I'm seeing very strong physical attraction here, but it's mixed with deep admiration. They admire your intelligence, they admire your strength and independence, they admire how you carry yourself, but they also desire your vulnerabilities, the soft parts of you that you don't show to everyone. They want to see you open up in ways you don't with others. They want total access to you, into your mind, your heart, your body, your soul. And access is something you don't grant easily. By observing you all this time, they have come to understand that you are not going to grant them access into your life easily. And that's what makes them even more determined to have you. The challenge excites them, the chase fuels them. This person doesn't just want to be with you, they want to be the one who changes you. Not in your identity, not in who you fundamentally are, but in your experience of connection, of intimacy, of love. They want you to feel something with them that you have never felt before. A type of intensity that makes comparison impossible. Because once you have experienced them fully, once you've felt what it's like to be claimed by them, you won't want anyone else. That's what they want. That is their mindset, okay? Slow claiming is more powerful than fast pursuit. They understand this deeply. They are not trying to rush intimacy with you. They're building attachment first, emotional attachment, mental attachment. Because when attachment is established, when you're bonded to them emotionally, desire will multiply naturally. And when desire is layered with emotional bonding, it becomes addictive. They want you addicted to them, not just to their body or their physical presence, but to their voice, their consistency, their protection, their energy. They want you thinking about them when they're not around. They want your nervous system to respond to their proximity, to light up when they enter a room, and they are creating that response gradually, methodically. What began as small gestures has become stronger intentions. Intentionality is the key word here, okay? You can expect soon more direct compliments from them, more physical closeness, protective positioning in social settings where they subtly claim you in front of others, more possessive undertones in playful jokes and comments. They may start making statements like "you're mine," half joking, but watching your reaction very carefully. They're testing your comfort with that language, with that level of claim. They want to see if you'll accept it or if you'll pull back. Now, here is a part that most people don't understand about this dynamic. Their dominance is not about ego. It's not about controlling you or diminishing you. It's about security. They want to feel secure with you, and security for them looks like claiming marking territory emotionally, establishing mutual exclusivity. They do not share well, okay? Especially not when they have decided you are high value. And trust me, they see you as extremely high value. I see the bond between you two becoming undeniable very soon. You will feel it in your body, in your energy. The tension will become thicker when you're near each other. The conversations will become more layered with meaning. The pauses between words will become heavier, loaded with everything that's not being said out loud. And when they finally touch you intentionally, when they make that first real move, it won't be rushed. It will be slow, measured, deliberate. They want you to feel every single second of it. They want that moment burned into your memory forever because they understand that anticipation is often stronger than immediate gratification. The waiting, the building, the tension, that's what makes the release so powerful. Now, here is your role in all of this, what you need to do. Do not collapse into them too quickly. Even after getting so many strong signs from them, Even when you feel the pull so intensely, let them build, let them pursue, let them show you consistency over time, because this person respects strength above almost everything else. If you melt too fast, if you give in too easily, the challenge disappears, and they're wired to earn what they value. They need to feel like they've won you, like they've proven themselves worthy of you. So your role is to stay grounded, stay composed, stay slightly mysterious. The more balanced you remain, the deeper their desire will grow. They're no longer contemplating whether to act. That decision has already been made. Now they're contemplating how boldly to act, how direct to be, how much to reveal of their intentions. And that's a huge difference, okay? Soon you will notice escalation, more intensity in their tone when they speak to you, more clarity in their intentions, less subtlety. Because once a powerful person decides something, they don't hesitate for long, they move. Not recklessly, but decisively, with purpose and direction. And when they claim you, it won't feel chaotic or confusing. It will feel inevitable, like it was always meant to happen. Because this has been building for a while now. They have been preparing, positioning, studying you, strengthening themselves so that when they step forward, they don't step forward weak or uncertain. They step forward certain, and certainty is magnetic. Certainty is incredibly attractive. So watch for it, okay? You are about to see it unfold, and when you do, you will understand exactly why they move so slowly. Not because they were unsure of their feelings, not because they were playing games, but because they were figuring out how to secure something rare. And the rare thing they're trying to secure is you. If you've ever felt like someone is watching you with intention, if you felt this quiet intensity building between you and someone, now you have your answer. You know what's happening behind the scenes. You know how obsessed they actually are behind closed doors. You know what exactly is making them move this way, what triggered them, and why they're craving you like this. So if you are feeling like someone is watching you, observing you, thinking about you constantly, you got the answer to why they're doing it and who they are. This is someone who has decided you're worth the wait, worth the effort, worth the slow and steady pursuit. Someone who sees you not as a temporary thrill, but as a permanent addition to their life. I will be coming with another reading very soon. Till then, take care of yourself, stay in your power, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.